and working on getting it dissolved and everything. Yeah. It's just not done yet.
Oh, okay.
So she is working on it, like.
And while grandma.
But at this point,
while grandma been,
like I'm ready.
Been opposed to that.
Do what?
I said, while grandma just won't voluntarily terminate it. Like,
no, grandma has been telling her for the last 12 years that I didn't love her and planned on letting her die. And I have messages to prove that. Which a lot of people, like, she keeps bringing up, like, you abandoned her, but she don't ever bring up the fucking parental alienation that the grandma and the dad have been doing to her.
Yeah.
I'm like, that should, like, I'm about to bring it all up, though, on Friday when we go in for the meeting, because I'm so sick of this guardian ad litem. Which, don't get me wrong, by, like, even if they don't close it, by February, she'll be placed in my home. Like, that is the current plan. So we were supposed to do the month of December supervised visits in the house, which we did. And then the month of January, unsupervised visits here at the house. And then the month of February, permissive placement.
Yeah.
That is the current plan.
They're gonna throw that shit out.
They've been trying to. But the dad went to rehab and now thinks that he has some leg to stand on, even though he legally can never be alone with her or have custody of her because his offense was on a minor, and the grandma has fully said that she cannot take care of her, and the grandma doesn't even say anything positive about her. She says nothing but negative things about her, about how she's violent and aggressive and choked a person, and nobody has had these problems with her but the grandma.
Right.
And I'm like, that sounds like a product of her environment. You left her in an abusive and neglectful environment, like how did you expect her to act?
Right.
So I feel like that was all a product of her environment, that they're just ignoring currently. But the dad went to rehab and everything, and now they've decided they want to try to keep me from seeing her again, and have decided that they're going to contest everything and have a trial scheduled for January 14th.
Falling behind!
Yeah. All the whole dad shit. The sister don't care about father. That shit gonna blow over.
Well, the grandma's trying to contest too. The dad and the grandma are both contesting. But the grandma's already fully said she can't care for her anymore. That she's too violent with her. And the dad can't even be alone with her. So, like, really, what are they contesting at this point?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna blow over. You know, legally they gotta go through the motions, but that shit's gonna blow over.
Right, which they're going to trial on the 14th, which, like, the judge has already stated he's got a reason against them to keep her in care. Like, he's not gonna close it and give her to them. That's not gonna happen.
Right. They're just wasting everybody's time.
I mean, they have tons and tons of evidence. Like, his house was a whole drug house that got raided, and my daughter was there, and there was needles, meth, and everything everywhere throughout the house. And there was also... So, like, the other thing that I'm going to push the issue on Friday about is they keep trying to get visits to her, but I don't think anybody's ever even taken her and had her seen if she was actually sexually abused or not, which was one of the allegations against them. And if that's the case, then they should never fucking see her again, ever.
She shouldn't even have visits because she's not a caregiver. If you're gonna be the only caregiver once the case is over, they shouldn't give her visits anyway. It don't make any sense.
Me and Ryan, but that's why she's contesting, because she's trying to force them into giving her some type of visitation with her still. That's
bullshit. That's just wasted CPS money. I'll tell you that right now. I won't be doing this shit.
They told him they would potentially give him like therapeutic visits with like him, her, and like a therapist or whatever, like supervised.
Yeah, that can have visits, but not grandma though. Grandma not gonna be a caregiver. She don't need it.
Oh, the Guardian at Lydom's pushing for her to be able to see her because she's had her for 12 years.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. At this point, though, like, even dissolving the guardianship, that doesn't tie into, like, visits or anything. She would legally still have to take me to court to try to force some type of visits.
Right.
And even then, still, I'm gonna push the issue, like, she can't care for her. They would have to be supervised visits. With how autistic she is, it's not gonna be beneficial for her learning a new place and then still trying to have supervised visits with her. Like, that's not gonna be beneficial for her at all.
I think it's a waste of time because if they're gonna be supervised visits, somebody has to get paid for it. You know what I mean? Like they have to pay somebody to do this shit.
Right, and I'm not doing it.
Right, they ain't gonna be able to pay you, but they gotta pay a licensed provider.
Right, but even after that, like, I'm not supervising no visits for her. She can get fucking big, keep that same energy she had for the last 12 years. Fuck that bitch.
Right.
Neutralize hostile trophy system.
Yeah, I see, and I'm about to take it to another level because they already know that, like, we were literally in the process of leaving Springfield when I found her. And the whole reason I'm still here is because I found her, and I'm doing everything that I need to do to get her back before we leave.
Right.
But once I have her, we're gone. We're fucking out here. She can spend 12 years looking for me. She ain't even gonna be alive that long. Fuck that bitch. And not only that, but like I'm really jaded about the situation because like he actually did what I was accused of doing, and I proved that I never once did that at all. I went and did nail follicles, hair follicles. They tested me back prior to me being pregnant with her to make sure I never did it.